Today we are going to do a quick tutorial to learn how to make a quick and easy number line in PowerPoint that you can use in any of your resources for students. So I started by opening a PowerPoint, and I don't need these, so I just select all and delete. And you could, if you wanted to make your number lines in the resource that you are creating, you could adjust your page size. I'm just going to use this to create the number line, and then you could, I'll show you how to save it as an image if you want to just like keep several of them. So we're going to start with inserting a shape, and we're going to do just the, line with the arrows. If you are slightly off on your line, making it horizontal, you'll want to make it horizontal or vertical if you're working with that. You can adjust the height and the width here, making sure that one of them is 0. Then play with the colors. I'm going to use black. I'm going to make it a little weightier so it's easier for me to see. But this is all personal preference, and depending on what you are creating it for, I'm going to adjust the end arrows. But again, those are all just personal preferences, and you can do what you prefer. Then I'm going to insert the tick marks, and I'm just going to choose the non-arrowed line and just make a little arrow. I'll go ahead and make that 0.3 inches. I'm going to make it black. I'm going to make it a little weightier, but not quite as heavy as the line. And then I'm going to adjust it up. And I'll actually align these so that they are, I know that tick mark is centered in the middle on the number line. So then from there, I just need more of these. And the easiest way is to just Control C and then Control V as many times as you need, getting as many tick marks as you need. I'm just going to do a random amount. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to set its horizontal distance here about that far away from the arrow, just to give myself some space and know where I'm going to align. Then I'm going to select all of these. Notice I put this one down a little lower because I want this one to be the highest. So when I align them to the top, they are all aligned with this one that I had already preset the height for. Then I'm going to distribute them horizontally, and they are all perfectly distributed, the same distance between each one, between this first tick mark and this second tick mark that I put over here on the far right side. And so there you have a number line. If you want to group them all together so you can move them all together, that is a great way to do it. Just select all and Control G. If you want to shrink or expand the size of the number line, you would want to come over to size, and then under format shape, you would want to lock the aspect ratio so that you can go shrink or expand with the number line, and it keeps the ratio of the spacing. And so yeah, now let's put some numbers on here. I found the easiest way to do this is to get a table inserted. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I didn't pay attention. So now I'm going to insert a table with 16 columns and 1 row. Looks like that for now. I'm going to just make it look like this temporarily, and I want to align it with my tick marks. Right now it doesn't. Let's see here if I can shrink it so that I can get these lined up. Still not quite. We're getting there. needs to be a little wider, and I can also do this with the sizing, the layout. I can adjust the height and width, and I actually think I might do that just to get it a little, yeah, that looks better. Now I want to make sure that the numbers that I type in are going to be centered in the box. So now let's just type them in. You can start with whatever numbers you need. Oopsie. -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can adjust the font of your choice. You can adjust the size if you want it to be big or small. With it being centered in the table box, it will pretty much stay centered under the tick mark. But I don't want that box there, so then I would just go back up to the table design and borders and choose no borders. And now I've got a beautiful number line. If you want to create several of these and then have them saved as images where you can just have them ready to go anytime you're creating like a worksheet or an activity or task cards or whatever for your students, you could highlight all and then right click on the group of them and click save as picture and save it as an image onto your computer or your drive and use them as images from here on out. Hope this is helpful. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye-bye.